Well, hello, Frank Zenica here. I will dedicate this video to confused and disgusted. I'll, I do thank the advice for the book, for all the horrifying nightmare chapters, but I will tell you the plot of the story. But I'll give you clues um, of the book itself. But I'm not gonna tell you much detail about the book that I'll get ahead, go ahead of myself and about the book. But I eventually, um, uh, seriously, I would eventually tell the book that the book really needs to be told by the person that you are looking to hear what their idea was. Um, and some people say, I shall not judge this person by his idea, and and uh, and it's very complicated. It's 200 pages each. It's really going to be 210 because of chapter 10. It's going to be really long, and it's going to take about like 2 hours to talk about the whole book. It's a very complicated book. I had a couple thoughts to it when either I'm taking a nap. I'm just saying, but either when I'm sleeping, and it just eventually comes to me, and I kind of react in the middle of the night. And during that early 3 in the morning or 3:41 in the morning, that's basically what the time is for that character to realize what is going around him. What's the plot about this character? What is his thoughts? What is going inside his head? And basically, it's very complicated with this character, and this character is just going to interrupt time, and you need to know that part of that character is just um, he has this trouble of seeing his friend die easy, and there's a lot of things you need to know about this nightmare is coming to an end where that plot is eventually going to take place. During that nightmare in the first chapter, it starts in his own mind, in his dreams, in his head. Like I said, it takes time to talk about what the character has to realize in that dream. How does he get out of it? How does he focus on it? What is this demon, this monster I created? Now, about that is trying to make it so mysterious. It has so much carnage to it, and there's not really much detail about the appearance during the first chapter. And that first chapter that you see is very, very complicated, and you need to just understand how this book is going to come out during the next 2 years that I have been working on. And it's just to make you realize that everyone around, even if anyone who is looking forward to read this book that I have created, that I am the heir live. And it's just gotta take time. It's gotta be like, I need to work on it. I need to just do it. It's just, you can't just rush things. You can't rush. You can't fix unless if you have to think about it. Things that you got to think about, the paragraphs, 250 or 210 pages, from first page to 110. It's going to take time, and it's going to take years. It's going to take another 2 years to finish. and it's very long, and you should know that this is a very long book. And I know I'm getting real ahead of myself. I'm not going to tell you so much detail about the character itself or the character of this monster. Now, this monster is, or this creature that I've created, is supposed to watch him every night, every morning, every afternoon, every time. Where is he going? It's just going to follow him. And what if he's basically, is getting annoyed, or is he getting crazy? That's the main plot. Is my character going crazy? Is he going to a mental institution? We're not even sure. But during what I have want to tell is about his mother during the 1970s in chapter 5, and I will get to there in the next video if you would able to read about it. I will read about it, but it's gonna take time, and I understand about the advice what you give me. I dedicate this to you for that good idea that what you've brought up. To anyone who will read this book, should be able to understand about the character. How does the character feel? And what's on his field, what's on his ground, what he needs to do, what he needs to talk about, what's on his mind. And he's basically writing his own book based on what I'm writing mine, what this nightmare is about. Now, this nightmare is going to continue in the longer videos that I would take, but it would be very short, and I will put some parts to it. It's going to take a very long time, and I know that I understand that the plot that you don't understand about it is that it takes time, and I can't really focus on the things that I need to do with this book and this character and other characters, like his teacher, Mr. Jackson. And Mr. Jackson doesn't go into much detail why. He's trying to keep a secret why. And we need to understand why he's going to go through and say, no, you need to just lay back that memory, and we should just dream something different. See, there's a new nightmare that you need to know. If it's going to be something death, I will not take it. That's what he would say in that book, and I will tell you some of that during the video. I will link you to. It's not going to take so much. I have to rethink what the character is going to take and how much fears he's going to take, how much fierce he's going to be, and it's just very complicated about this character. And I know you're looking at my shirt. Just to be honest, I know you're looking at that shirt and like, what kind of shirt are you wearing? That's not what I'm about to tell you. What I'm about to tell you about the character is that he's older in the 1990s or the early 2000s, and he's talking about it because now he's in a mental institution. Now, let's just say if he goes to lunch and, every other guy, he's kind of like looking at him kind of weird and kind of like, here's the part that you might understand, but I'm not going to go fully detail. If I go fully detail, it's going to ruin it. So basically what I'm going to tell you in the video that I'll link you to, if not, contact me if you can. This is the dedication to you, Confused and Disgusted. I thank you for all that advice about scripts, and I'm trying to make a movie out of it too, because not many people are going to make movies about their characters and what the plot is going to be. So it reminds me of some other creepypastas that anybody who likes creepy stuff that goes into full detail. I'm not going to go fully detail. If I can, it's just going to, it's not really creepy at all, and you're not on the right pace. So if you are on the right pace of this plot, then probably I should tell you a little more about it, so you can understand if you can make any videos about it. Anything that is related to this and related to the book, I will basically give you. But this is not the basic information that I'm going to give you. It's going to be for anybody that is at least 18 or older, and either 15 or I don't know, it's going to be for everybody. I'm going to have to give it a little censored because there's going to be a lot of language and a lot of things are advised to the character what he's about to say and what's on his mind. And I will, but I'm not going to go fully detail with his speech and what he's going to go through and what's the nightmare going to be about during these chapters. So I fully understand about this, and definitely this is one of the videos you might link and to other videos that you might be able to talk to about these kind of reviews. This is the review that you will have to understand about this book. And I thank you. To anybody who will listen to the Horrifying Nightmare, if you like creepy stuff, you can contact me anytime and any place. Basically anything on YouTube or on my email me if you can. And that's it. And I'll see you in the next video. And I will take this very seriously. I will not take any precautions of my book, and I will tell you some of these plots that are going to be basically is what I'm going to tell you. And this is when I'm going to go. This is how the book is going to be, and that's how I like to put it. Thank you. See you in the next video.